Hey cruisers, are you getting ready to go on a cruise? Well, I'm so excited for you because cruising is such a unique way to vacation and it is truly a blast. Hi, I'm Amanda with Barretto's on the Loose, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you all of our favorite cruise gadgets and must-bring items. Now, whether it's your first cruise or you've cruised a handful of times, you may learn something new, so stay right where you are and please click that subscribe button. Let's start with some stateroom gadgets. Number one, a clear over-the-door organizer. Now this is not actually going to go over the door. It's going to be held up by our number two gadget, which I'll get to in a minute. But what's cool about this is that there are multiple compartments, and for all of the people you will have in your stateroom, and especially children, you'll have 24 extra compartments to store items that don't necessarily have a space to go, and you don't want them taking up precious counter space or closet space, and you definitely don't want them on the floor. Then having a clear over-the-door organizer will help you stay organized. Number two, magnetic hooks. We have heavy-duty magnetic hooks and lighter-duty magnetic hooks. And what's cool about these is they hold up, number one, the clear over-the-door organizer on the wall because they are magnetic, but it also helps hold up jackets, hats, your lanyards. The heavy duty ones can hold up, heavier things like towels. So this again keeps you super organized, and it's just a really cool gadget to take with you on a cruise. Number three, power strip with extension cord without surge protector. Now the outlets in your room are extremely limited, and we all know we got our phone chargers, our camera chargers. Ladies, we have our hair appliances to plug in, and having a power strip with, spaces for your USB, USB-C, and other, plugs is just super convenient to be able to plug in all of these items that we need to plug in. So get yourself one of these. Here's a bonus tip. Get yourself some Velcro straps to attach and tie around all of your cords so that they're not just flying everywhere. It'll help you stay organized as well. Number four, Poo-Pourri.
Because nobody want to smell yo bleep.
You've seen the commercial. This stuff really does help mask the smell of number two. So get yourself some Poo-Pourri and no one will know you went. Let's move on to packing gadgets. Number five, packing cubes. We have compression and non-compression. Now, we did so much traveling prior to learning about packing cubes, and once we learned about them and used them, we could never go back. What's really cool about these is that they help you stay so organized and just pack so much more than you could if you did not use packing cubes. Now, our family has these that come in sets of 4 in different colors, and we basically separate out our shirts, our shorts, our pants, underwear, socks, whatever it is. We pack them each in their own cube, and it just helps us stay organized and again pack so much more than we could without them. But a word of caution, because you can pack so much more using packing cubes, you may want to weigh your luggage. Like if you're flying, then weigh your luggage before you get to the airport. Weight doesn't really matter with cruising, so don't worry about that. And once you're unpacking all of your clothes, you actually don't even need to unpack if you don't want to. You can just take your compression cube and throw it in the drawer or the closet. Number 6, a toiletry bag. Now this one's really cool because it has 4 compartments, and I load it up with all of our toiletries. It has a hook so I can hang it on the bathroom door. And another really cool feature about this toiletry bag is that it has a strap that you attach to your rolling suitcase, and it just makes for transporting it really easy. Number 7, a jewelry organizer. Ladies, this thing is awesome for keeping our jewelry organized. There's compartments for your bracelets, your earrings, your rings, your necklaces. It's a nice little travel gadget to keep your jewelry organized. So get yourself one of these. Number 8, luggage tags. Now, before you go on your cruise, you're gonna have to print out your boarding pass and your luggage tags. Now, you will have to attach the luggage tags to your suitcases that you will be checking. So we did a lot of cruises where we just taped or stapled our luggage tags onto our suitcases, and we didn't really have any problems with it. But once we got ourselves some luggage tags, we could never go back. What's cool about these ones is that they fit perfectly for our luggage tags, and then we just attach them, and it basically just keeps our luggage tags safe from, getting wet or getting ripped. So luggage tags. Number 9, passport holders. Now we each have our own color, and what's really nice about these is that they not only hold your passport, but there's also other slots to hold, other forms of identification, credit cards, SIM cards, vaccination cards, And another little cool feature is that it has the RFID blocking, so your credit cards will be safe in here. Let's move on to clothing gadgets. Number 10, lanyards. Now once you get to your stateroom, you're gonna get your ship card, which is called a sail inside card for Carnival. And this card is your form of payment around the ship, it's your room key, and it's your access to get on and off the ship. So having somewhere convenient to put it and not lose it will help make, every time you're showing that sail inside card, super convenient. So having somewhere convenient to put it makes it just very easy to not lose it. Number 11, a collapsible hamper. Now, we don't like going home with loads of dirty clothes to do, so we tend to do laundry at least once during our cruise. And having a collapsible hamper is just an easy place to store our dirty clothes. And what's cool is that it collapses out of the way when not in use. And it also is just super easy and convenient to travel with because it breaks down to be so small. So take a look at collapsible hampers. Number 12, wrinkle release spray. Now, your stateroom does not come with an iron, and after we've traveled and we're unpacking our clothes, we are gonna have some wrinkles, so having wrinkle release spray to take out those wrinkles is super helpful. If you do wanna iron, then you can find the laundry room on your stateroom floor because that's where the iron and ironing board will be. Now, we recommend ironing on the very first day of your cruise or on a sea day, but definitely not elegant night because guess what? So will everyone else. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure you click that like button. Now let's move on to gadgets for the pool and the beach. Number 13, a beach bag. Now when you head to the pool, having somewhere you could store your belongings like your sunscreen, sunglasses, phone, change of clothes is just super helpful. And also when you're heading into port, having a backpack or a beach bag to store those items, again, is just super helpful. So don't forget your beach bag or backpack. Number 14, towel bands. Now, when you head to the deck and you want to lay out on your chair and you put your towel on your chair, if it's a windy day, your towel is going to go flying. Having towel bands or towel clips is super helpful to keep that towel in place on windy days. Number 15, waterproof phone cases. Now, these are truly waterproof and we put them around our necks when we go in the pool or even the beach and we put our phone in there. And not only does it keep our phone safe and protected from the water, we can also take pictures and videos with them underwater. So take a look at getting some waterproof phone cases. Let's move on to some other awesome gadgets. Number 16, a selfie stick with a tripod and a remote. It's funny because we constantly get asked, who took that picture? And the answer is this little guy. So what's really cool is we just put our phone in here, pop it up with its tripod, and then take as many pictures as we want so we don't have to bug strangers to take our picture. Number 17, thank you cards. Now you become super close to some of the staff like your stateroom steward, your dining room staff, and it's just so nice to be able to write them a thank you note and maybe put a little something extra in there, at the very end of your cruise and then hand it to them. The looks on their faces, they're just so appreciative, so thank you cards. Number 18, a small clock or watch so you know the ship time. Now what the heck is ship time? Well, your ship is going to stay on its own time, and that's usually the home port time, but it can change, and the cruise director will let you know if it does change, but having a watch or a clock that does not update automatically will help you know what time it is. Now you could also look on the Carnival Hub app so you know what the ship time is, but it's very important to know the ship time. As if I haven't said the word ship time enough, it's very important to know for, start and end times of activities, your dinner time, and most importantly, when you got to get back on the ship on those port days. Number 19, a corkscrew and bottle stopper. Now, if you're bringing your allotted one bottle of wine or champagne, having something you can open it with in your room, and a bottle stopper if you don't finish that bottle is super helpful. Number 20, insulated cups. Now what's great about these is that they keep your drink either hot or cold depending on what it is. The Lido deck does have these small cups that you can put your lemonade, apple juice, water in, but they're small. So having something like this is super convenient when you're getting your refills. So it just lasts a little bit longer. This gadget we will bring when we drive because we have the extra space for it. But when we fly, if we're trying to keep our weight limit at a minimum, then we usually just pass on these. But it's worth mentioning because a lot of cruisers love bringing their insulated cups and will not cruise without them. Now I'm going to give you a couple bonuses. For an Alaskan cruise, there are 2 gadgets you want to pack specifically for this cruise. Binoculars, because the sights are amazing and you have so many opportunities to see wildlife. It's really nice to be able to bust out your binoculars, and if you're sitting on your balcony or on top decks, you can just spot that wildlife super easy. Rain ponchos. Now with Alaska's weather, well, it's weather. You never really know what it's gonna be like. So it could either be raining one minute or super sunny the next, but having, a rain poncho that you could just pull out of your backpack and put on and protect yourself from the rain is super helpful, and you'll be thankful you have it. Now there's a couple other gadgets that other cruisers love to bring that we don't usually bring. And the first one is straws. If you're a newbie to cruising, you're thinking straws. Well, Carnival uses these straws that melt in your drinks, and some cruisers get grossed out with them, so they like to bring their own straws, whether they're reusable or disposable. Now, the straws don't really bother us, so we actually don't bring our straws along. It's just an extra thing to pack and carry along, so we don't. Nightlight. Now, if you're staying in an interior room, you should know that it does get really dark. So you can have, a nightlight or your phone's flashlight to just be able to see a little bit better if you have to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, or just so it's not completely dark. Having a nightlight is super helpful. We hope you enjoyed our video, took some notes, and learned a thing or two. We've linked all of these awesome gadgets in the video description below, as well as an in-depth packing list, so make sure you check it out. If you enjoyed our video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below letting us know which gadgets you plan on using, or if there are gadgets you will never sail without that we didn't mention, please let us know. Thank you for watching and happy cruising. And then Poo-Pourri is going to be next, which is right there. I don't even know what to say about Poo-Pourri.
Just say poop number 2, Poo-Pourri.
Having a, what's this called? Number 3. What's this called? I sound like you.
That's how I'm making for it.
Get yourself some Velcro.
We're about to score a touchdown.
The non-compression. Okay.
Oh, we're not about to score a touchdown.
Okay. Shh. It has 4 compartments. Other little slots for your other identification forms. Other forms of ID. Phone or, what am I saying? Number 12. A beach bag. That's number 13.